Welcome, everybody, to episode 3 of the Absolute Justice Movie Review Podcast. I'm Dipin, and today I'm here with Doug Seidel, as always. How are you doing, Doug?
Doing good, doing good.
All right, let's get right into it. Today we're going to be reviewing How to Train Your Dragon. Doug, why don't you give us a little bit of a background?
All right, background in this movie starts off with Hiccup, a young Viking who is trying to live up to his dad's reputation as a great dragon slayer. He invents a device which takes down one of the hardest dragons to take down, and once he finds the dragon, he finds he can't slay it because he becomes friends with it. And he trains his dragon to be a great friend. And that's pretty much where the movie goes from there. Is all about him becoming great friends with this dragon, which is very different from what his culture is.
All
Uh,
right.
what did we like?
Well, I like the movie as a whole movie. The animation was very well done. I enjoyed the interaction between Hiccup and the dragon. Not so much any of the other characters, but I enjoyed the interaction with Hiccup and his dragon, who was called Toothless in the movie, which I thought was a great name for the dragon. And the movie rolled out exactly as I thought it would be. Kid starts off as an outcast, does something cool, everyone starts to love him, kind of gets called out on the school because it became a trick. And from there, it just went into the finale of the movie of him becoming the hero of the town. So it went up and down as it normally would or a normal animated movie would, but I enjoyed it. What
I,
did you
I
think?
I enjoyed it as well. My favorite parts were mostly the interaction between the between Hiccup and the dragon. And I agree. I also like the animation, especially the background animation with the locations and sets for the film. I thought were really well done, as well as the emotion, the hidden emotion drawn behind the character's eyes, or uh, computerly done between the character's eyes. I thought was great. However, I thought the movie had a very slow start to it, and it took a little too long to pick up the speed to get into the actual story of the film. Too much introduction, not enough. A Too much introduction, not enough development.
All right. So, Doug, if you had to give you this your absolute justice stamp, what would you give?
My absolute justice rating would be wait for Netflix. Put it on your queue now and pick it up when it comes out.
Correct. And I would also give it the same review. And just so you know, I saw it in 3D. Didn't make much of a difference. To hear what I actually think about 3D, listen to the whole podcast on our iTunes feed and look at my rant about what I thought about this movie in 3D. But I would also say just wait for your Netflix queue. So our official absolute stamp for this movie from both Doug and I is wait for the DVD.
DVD. Yeah, I would say if you had kids and you're looking for a movie, then check out How to Train Your Dragon, but not in 3D. I think it even watching it in 2D, it just didn't have much of a flair for a 3D movie. But I agree. Cool. All right. Well, I think next week we've got Nightmare on Elm Street with
That's
Freddy
right.
Krueger. Um, I'm pretty excited for it. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the classic. It's on my Netflix streaming.
Check out the original. All right, cool. Well, check out the original out there. And next week, listen up to us as we speak about the new Freddy Krueger. Does he live up to Robert Englund? Does he not live up to Robert Englund? And see if this is going to be a new Freddy versus Jason franchise coming out with different actors coming soon. Um, but we'll check it out, and we'll see you all next week. Check us out at absolutejusticereviews.com and on Twitter at Justice Review. But right now, me and Dipin are absolutely out of here.